Ryan, preparing for a game in the William Hill Championship against Airdrieonians at the Warston at Firhill, but first need to reflect on what's been a challenging week for you and the rest of the players. How would you summarise the last few days for the squad?
Yeah, I think for myself personally it's been a bit of a whirlwind week. In terms of the players, obviously there's a lull when the manager goes on Tuesday, but once we got onto the training pitch on Tuesday, they knew we had to work hard and they did that. It was a really good session on Tuesday. They obviously had their day off Wednesday and then it was back in for the boys yesterday, so we worked on a few things regarding our shape and how we're going to prepare get into the game on Saturday and what the ideas, what we're looking for get into the game. And it's been a good week in training front, but at the same time it's been a difficult week for the club because obviously we've lost our manager and Chris Doolan, who's a club legend, so that has been challenging. And
you mentioned it being a whirlwind for yourself personally, stepping up into the interim management team alongside Mark Wilson. How would you summarise the last couple of days?
Yeah, obviously on Tuesday I received a message, could I come in for a meeting at 9:20, so I didn't know what was happening. But then obviously once I was in the office and Mark walked in, been in football long enough, I knew what was going to occur. So when we get asked to take the training, and you can't really say no, you have to just step up when the club are in need for you to help them. And so that was the first thought right away, that I need to help out here. So we've done that this week. Wednesday is usually a player's day off, but it wasn't. I was in working from 9 o'clock and probably didn't stop working until 11 o'clock, trying to bring a couple of players in for the weekend. We managed to get one. We've struggled to get another one, which we're finding really difficult, but we'll keep working away at it.
And working with Mark Wilson, who obviously had a very long and successful playing career before becoming the under-18s head coach here at Partick Thistle. How useful has his experience been?
Mark's experience is vital. He's played in the highest level in the Champions League for Celtic. He's a very good coach and he knows the game really, really well. Played at a high level, so I think he'll be valuable to the team moving forward. Also, I've known him for a number of years. We used to travel in together to Dundee United. We're good teammates and kept in touch along the years when we obviously didn't cross paths. But that's football. I'd probably class him as a friend, if I'm being really honest with you, but now we've need to get our thinking caps on. Both of us are managers for other teams and we know what it's going to take to get 3 points come Saturday.
Yeah, and that game on Saturday against Airdrieonians, who we've won against twice already this season, but they've picked up a few good results recently. What do you expect from the game? Yeah, obviously we've watched their videos over the last couple of games. They've had a lot of injuries at the first spell of the season, but now they're getting all these players back. They're going to be a different animal, but at the same time we need to focus on us. We need the reaction from last week, but I don't want to look back, I want to look forward. The game on Saturday is first and foremost. We need to make sure we go out there and play well. We need to make sure we're working extremely hard for each other and pulling in the one direction, and we need to go and get 3 points come Saturday. Yeah, you mentioned hard work. What other aspects do you want to see from the team this weekend? Yeah, there's a few things we worked in training, especially Thursday. We gave them a few tactical things that we were after from them. Positionally as well, we have a few players where we want them to be, so I don't really want to give too much away because it's going into the game on Saturday, but we've got a few ideas that we've put onto the players yesterday, and it's just about implementing those. Listen, we know Rome's not built in a day. We know one training session on the Thursday about how we want to play and how our shape. We know it'll take more than one training session, but the players got the ideas yesterday and now we looked for them to implement it come Saturday. And you're back available this weekend. How difficult is it sort of going from thinking of the game as a player and then also as part of the interim management team? If I'm being really honest with you, not too difficult, because obviously I've been manager of the women's team for 4.5 years now, so that's been my life for the last 4.5 years, so in that aspect it's not really changed for me. Now I just need to look to get the boys firing and ready come Saturday at 3 o'clock, and that's what I'll aim to do. And how's the squad looking fitness wise for the game? Yeah, well, Dan Mackay's back training this morning, potentially could be in the squad. We just need to assess him today. Stevie Lawless is still not ready, so that's about it really. Everybody else seems to be fit and firing, unless there's anything call offs later on this afternoon, but that's where we are at the moment. Next time, Brian. Thank you.